Press conference? Where do we watch that? Where do I watch that? How do I watch the press conference? Which stream is it on?
And then we throw around and we're still trying to rally. I applaud the guys for that. Obviously, we're all disappointed and dropped the ball in a lot of ways, but even though it doesn't look like it, to be honest, in terms of morale, I think that's one thing we actually didn't fall short on too much in map 3.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Pedro Romero.
Hey guys, likewise, commiserations on the loss and subsequent elimination from this competition. We're obviously not the best way to go down, but hopefully this can bounce back in VCT Americas. I want to send this question over to John Cutie, just sort of similar to what Brandon asked in his first question, but more so just sort of from your point of view. Mostly looking at Mat 3 buying 13-1. What do you think went wrong for the team? What do you think affected the team most that kind of led to the result?
I mean, I feel like we were in pretty good positions for a lot of rounds. We just didn't close them. Like most of them, obviously they had very good outplays. I think like Nats was on fire, but it really heavily implies on us. We just couldn't close like so many rounds. We were so many like 4v2s, like advantages, and I feel like
I totally agree.
Story for Abyss.
Abyss was both teams.
The amount of rounds we threw is kind of
both teams threw a lot on Abyss.
And
Bind was just us.
Can't win a game doing that.
Yeah, they threw a lot on Bind, so much.
Thank you.
Dogamo's in chat. Is NA dead?
Soriano.
Well, it looks like you're our only savior, Dogamo.
Soriano from Sons of KS. First of all, well,
I think
I'm really sorry about the result.
We need you guys to win at this point.
Looking ahead right now, we have stage 1 coming up, which is, I think...
Trent's in the chat. Trent, you're fucking insane lately. Whatever you're doing,
champions this year.
Don't change anything, bro.
How important is
don't change a single thing
for the team to focus on the next road ahead, since every match signifies a champion point that might get you close to going to this year champions?
I mean, it's very important. I think that
I didn't hear shit. My bad.
You need to practice and grow and improve as a team, and there's some stuff we're really struggling on. And we tried our best to
work up and listen, increase the volume. You shut the fuck up.
These tournaments are very high stakes, and clearly was an environment that we were not super compatible with. I think that being able to have a format where you have a week to prepare and then one match on a smaller stage, obviously we were getting there with kickoff. I think it's going to be a big opportunity for us, and we were finding our groove toward the end of kickoff. So yeah, obviously it's very important. We all want to make champs, so we want to do everything we can to make that happen.
Oh shit! I can feel the tears fucking.
Thank you. We'll go to Ravish next.
Hey guys. Naturally, tough day.
Increase the volume.
I just want to ask the team a bit of a side question too. Just this can be an answer for anybody at all too. I remember Narrator has expressed this previously early in the season, and Zek and I talked about this as well too, about how, you know, you guys have been consistently going like since the off season, you know, tournament after tournament, game after game, you know, just, and like there hasn't really been a time to just like take your like breath off and be able to just breathe for a second too. Just wanted to get perhaps anyone on the team who wants to talk about it, just as though if you feel like you're kind of, you know, running through water the entire time, and maybe this might help y'all, you know, recover and recuperate a bit too.
What's the question?
Yeah, I mean, I think a big thing we're struggling with right now is we need to find the balance between hardworking and having fun. I think everyone on this team is super hardworking and wants to win, but I think a big thing of wanting to win so badly and wanting to work so hard is a little bit, you know, sometimes you're just running into a wall at a point, and if you forget how to have fun, then you're really just running into a wall. So I think a big thing for us is we need to find the balance between working hard and then also enjoying what we're doing.
That's fair. That's true as fuck.
If you're not having fun, then
you're not gonna play your best.
It's very hard to play when you're not having fun, right? It's a video game at the end of the day. It's competition, and you know, if you're not having fun competing, if you're not having fun,
it's like a balance
team,
of being serious and having
it's
fun.
very hard to pull through.
Damn.
Thank you.
I want to give them all a hug through my
Hey
monitor.
guys, commiseration on the loss. Likewise, I first of all like to wish you guys best of luck for the upcoming tournament. My question is for Kaplan or anyone who wants to chime in. When Tehu was introduced, a lot of teams were really skeptical about how it will be used in the such a short period of time. Now, given that we have seen every team use Teho, and there is a new agent on the horizon.
There's a new
so
agent coming at the end of this
next
event.
week we'll be getting to know about him as well, or whoever it is.
Who do I got?
So,
Liquid or G2?
Planning for stage one, how difficult
Leafs
will
in the
be
chat.
for you guys to adapt the meta so fast and bring
Well,
up a game plan?
to be honest, those guys are
that
dog
can
shit.
again go back to the drawing schedule and
If you guys don't beat them,
forward.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we didn't like.
I don't know what to
plan
say about you
perfectly
guys,
on
bro.
everything in our map
Let
pool,
that be
but I
my
think
answer.
All in all, we did a pretty good job, and we jumped in super early on Tejo ahead of other teams in kickoff, and that's thanks to the whole team, but especially Gunter.
I got the
who's an
Sentinels.
incredible
There you
assistant
go.
Coach who worked super hard, and then John just being able to pick up IGLing with a new comp and pick up that agent and play it so well so quickly. I think discovering metas, figuring metas out, being adaptable is definitely one of our strengths that helped get us here. I think it's a big one that got us through kickoff, especially before other teams were catching on. It's gonna, I'm sure, be a big part of stage one, and it's crazy if
Okay,
the agents
Cyworld.
keep coming out and are so strong to change 2 maps and an
There you
agent
go,
at
bro.
the same time. I really do not envy any team coming off of a Masters win and coming back to a formidable region, because the fatigue is going to start hitting really hard. It was very hard for, I'm sure, any team to pick up so much change so quickly and going into kickoff. So to come back from an international, be in the middle of your season, and you're looking at about 18 days, and that's excluding probably travel, right? And any time you have to break, and then you're 2 maps and an agent, and who knows how much that changes. There's at least there's some bittersweet silver lining to getting knocked out this early. So it's going to be really hard, and I'm going to try to take advantage of the fact that we're not G2. We get a little more time to work on it.
Thank you, man.
Anything to throw astray at G2, huh?
Thank you. We'll go to Rabia next.
Hey everyone, this is Rabia from Jinx. So sorry for the loss today. My question is open to everyone. During the game, and in fact during the whole tournament, whenever you guys were winning rounds, getting clutches, the crowd got louder and louder. There are so many Sun fans here. I want to ask you, what was the experience overall playing again in front of this amazing Titan crowd?
It was incredible. The crowd was fucking awesome. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't curse. The crowd was effing awesome. It was great. Hearing them get so loud, especially when they were playing well, it was an amazing feeling. So just really happy to.
I like how you
be playing
doubled
in
down and
front
said effing.
Yeah, we do appreciate all the fans that like travel and like the Thai fans that was here cheers us on. For me, like personally, it was probably like one of the best like stages like fan wise and stuff like that. So we appreciate everyone cheering for us
W.
despite the loss, and
W Bangkok.
let's just work really hard to make them proud.
Thank you so much, and good luck for stage one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Pedro Romero.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this one over to narrate. I know you've been
Narrate's
one
about
that
to crash out.
is not shy to go in depth regarding like your experience within this team and also in your past and also like maybe a little bit in the future. But nevertheless, what I want to ask you, narrate, is how'd you kind of look back on your experience in this team and having to try to do as well as you can to do well in this tournament. And yeah, what do you think was the biggest takeaways, biggest lessons, and etc.?
I mean, since the start of this team, I think I learned a lot about myself because obviously from KC, like we were just playing and we were playing good, and I didn't really put the dots together on why I was playing so good, on why I was doing certain things the way I was, how I was calming and stuff like that. And as this team has gone on, I've realized like what I need as a player and what I need to do as a player to impact my team. And I think I just have I wouldn't say I know more about what I need to do. I'm just more aware of what I need to do. And that helps a lot, especially with the team. And it allows me to have like a much bigger impact on the game, where I would say like during the off season, I was not as comfortable with the team because I wasn't doing the things I was normally accustomed to. So yeah, I definitely learned a lot, especially even at this tournament, even though we had a very short time. But yeah, I think I've definitely found my role in this team and yeah, stuff like that.
Good answer. Good answer.
Thank you. We'll go to Ravish for the next question.
Hey guys, hey again. I did want to try to ask something on a bit on the lighter side, if that's all right. Was just considering just wanted to see if within your time in Bangkok too, whether you guys had the time to explore a bit. If so, what was the most fun or interesting thing that you guys were able to take away from this
Brother, this-
massively cultured and beautiful city?
That's
If there was any
crazy
good food you saw, interactions you had.
thing to
any of
ask
the
right
sort?
now. I'm not gonna lie. That's like a read the
I can eat
room
a
a little
lot
bit,
of
but
pad krapao. That's what I found out. That's really good. I really like pad krapao.
this is bad timing. Bad,
I think
bad,
it's the
bad.
tuk-tuks for me. I only rode it once, but it was amazing.
We'll be riding it again tonight.
Yep.
Dude, I would be so
I
pissed.
don't
That's
think
the
we've
last
visited
thing I want to
much.
talk
We've just
about.
been working really hard, but overall, like I feel like the vibes of the city and the people and the food is so great, and yeah, it was a pleasure to be here.
Nice.
Kind of lighten the
Wondering how
mood.
much pad
All right, my
krapao
bad. Maybe I'm
had
toxic, but
since that game. That's okay.
you're right. I'm giving him too much shit, probably. But I just wouldn't
Breakfast.
want to.
A plate a day for like a
Personally.
week.
Hell yeah. Let's go, brother.
Thank you. We'll go back to Brandon for the next question.
Thanks again. I'll send this one also over to narrate. Early in the year, after a victory, we saw that conversation you and Kaplan
Isn't
had
that bad?
backstage, feeling kind of down on yourself and emotional, even coming off of a win. Here today, coming off of a loss, you still performed well. So I'd just like to know, after that conversation, are you still kind
like
of
this
feeling that
question.
way,
This is good.
no matter the circumstances? Or are you able to kind of take pride in the fact that you still performed well, even after, the team got eliminated here? Just how are you approaching those kind of moments now after
This
that
is a good
conversation?
question.
I mean, we lost. It literally doesn't matter if I played well or not. Like I could have done more. Everyone else could have done more. I could have done a lot more. I was really terrible on the last map. I was not myself. And yeah, I don't think it's. I mean, dealing with losses is always tough, especially even if you don't feel like you play the game. But in terms of like, oh, I performed well, it's very dumb attitude because you can always do more. You'll never have a game where you're the beast unless you're like Nats who just you just took over and you just did everything. Like you can never like just be like, oh, I played well, I'm okay with losing. It's not a real thing.
Thank you. We'll go to Arnab for the next question.
It's good. It's
Hi
good.
again. This time
It's
my
true.
question is for Mr. White Butcher.
Doesn't matter how well you played.
So first
You
of
lost,
all,
but
please
maybe
mind
a little too
fans
hard on
looking
himself
at
right
you.
now.
You saying like this is not a happy face for anyone. My question for you will be, even after this loss, when we were talking about in the pre-event press conference, you were so confident about the team, how the structure has been working throughout the off season with all the reps, whether we off season games or whatever practice you guys had. Given that this is the one third tournament for the season, how confident do you think the team has been from the time you guys picked up Bang and Narrate, and what changes we can expect coming in stage 1, stage 2, and Masters and Champions if you guys qualify?
I mean, I think
I don't know. Can you repeat the question? It's crazy.
I think right now we're lacking a lot of confidence. I think we've kind of lost our identity as a team, if I'm being completely honest. I mean,
Imagine.
I have not had a great tournament whatsoever inside and outside of the game. But I think as a team, we are not on the same page all the time. I think there's a lot of hectic situations, and there's a lot of indecisiveness that is happening right now in matches.
On binds.
It's hard to say, really, because
Saw
in
that.
scrims in scrims we work really hard, and we have really good days, and then we have okay days and things like that. Sorry. But right now in matches, I just think we don't have a lot of confidence in each other right now. We don't really listen to one plan. So I think a big thing for us right now is, a big change is just we need to find our identity as a team, as one unit, because I fully believe in this game. If you trust one thing on the team, then you're going to win more games than you lose.
And that applies to like
and I think right now
a lot
we're not doing that.
team-oriented things. Would you guys
Thank you.
agree?
Thank you. And we'll take the
Bad idea
question from-
altogether is better than a good idea or two different good
Thank you.
ideas.
Just a bit ago, Coach Cullen was talking about finding silver linings. That I think that's the moment to do that. The question would be open for whoever wants to take it, and it would be talking about these silver linings. What would be like the biggest learning you take from this competition, and that could help you in the near future?
I wasn't listening.
I mean, again, the silver
zoned
lining
out,
for us
too.
is just having fun with each other. Everyone on this team is super talented. They're super hardworking. The silver lining is not bashing our head against a wall, trying to be more hardworking, trying to like grill each other to fix the mistakes. I think as much as it is like we just need to have fun as a team. Whether it's on the stage or off the stage, we just need to do more bonding, I guess. I think that is the biggest thing for us. And the silver lining is we're all little idiots together outside of the game. So maybe we can be little idiots inside the game, and that will fix things. But yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, and best of luck. Thank you.
We did have one more question from Arnab. This will be the final question of the press conference.
Again, my question is for Kaplan. Can we blame Qbert for the third map? And and just from your perspective, what do you think was
So
the
can we
reason
blame
for the slow
Qbert?
start in the third map and for such a loss like this?
Yeah. Hubert takes all the blame. Obviously, makes things nice and simple. We're all just Hubert's gonna have a tough night tonight. As for that map, I mean, a little bit of bad luck, right? Like we run a certain pistol and they run a certain trap, and it just kind of flashes. And then we you lose to a bonus. That's gonna happen. It just you need to be composed and move on. And I think John said it earlier. We were just, I mean, there's just mistakes and dropping the ball in favorable spots that just cannot be happening, and you can't get away with it. And if luck's not going your way, and then you make a couple mistakes in spots where you are supposed to win, and you're not supposed to make a mistake, that's it. That's Valorant. If you do that, it's pretty impossible to come back, and that definitely happened in that series. It's definitely happens a lot more than that series, but we're gonna try to figure it out.
Thank you guys, and best of luck for the whole series and stage 1.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sentinels, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Damn.